Hello, Franklin sports fans. Welcome to Burlington High School for today's Division I Field Hockey State Finals Championship between Walpole and your Franklin Panthers. Franklin Panthers are the visiting team here today. And the Panthers have had a very strong postseason here. And thankfully, it feels only natural that Franklin is going to face off against a team like Walpole that they faced off against in the MIAA tournament multiple times.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Burlington Boosters are here. Opened our concessions this morning. At the moment, they're selling coffee, hot chocolate, muffins, donuts.
And so it'll be very interesting here to see how Franklin handles playing against a team as strong as Walpole is. And we have got a big crowd here at Burlington High School. Would not expect anything different. So a morning start to this matchup. And Franklin TV is proud to be bringing you this version of the game live on Franklin Pride TV. So as we get ready to see, we are now waiting for Walpole to make their way out onto the field. They're having a little bit of a huddle. Panthers are all set on the field. Walpole makes their way out. So the live music here has stopped. Teams are out here ready, and here we go.
For scoreboard purposes today, Walpole will serve as Burlington on the board, Franklin as the guest.
So Walpole in navy blue with the white numerals, and Franklin in their white uniforms with sky blue numerals on their jerseys. And it is going to be Franklin with the ball here. So Franklin with the ball at the 15-yard line as they get that ball. Tried to move it out. Walpole gets a stick on it. Walpole with the ball at about midfield. They move it backwards to a couple of players on the back end of Walpole's defense. That ball is going to be moved all the way out of bounds, so it's going to be Franklin ball. So Franklin with the ball on the opposite side of the field here. And they try to get that by a Walpole opponent. Walpole with the ball as they try to send that ball upfield. It is going to stay Walpole ball. So Walpole with the ball, maneuvering that by the Franklin defense. And Franklin is just going to let that ball roll out of bounds just past the Franklin net. So it is going to be a Franklin ball. Franklin able to get it just up to the 40-yard line. Walpole trying to move it back. Franklin playing tough D here. Walpole ball as they send it up high. Whistle is blown, Franklin ball. Franklin at roughly the 17-yard line on their side of the field as they try to get that ball to a teammate, but that's going to roll out of bounds. Walpole trying to send it upfield. Franklin there to intercept it. Walpole taking it right back. Trying to move the ball into center field. Walpole again continuing to move the ball. That's going to be very close to the Franklin net, but it's going to be Franklin ball.
Northwest Designs is the official MIAA State Championship merchandiser. T-shirts, hoodies, and more available.
So at this point in the match, ball has stayed on Franklin's side of the field. Walpole trying to just continuing to exert pressure. Franklin almost able to take that ball away, but they're going to be called for a penalty there. So Walpole with the ball as they try to maneuver it through some heavy Franklin traffic here. Franklin trying to take it back. Walpole takes it right back. Gameplay has been primarily on Franklin's side of the field here so far. And as Walpole tries to maneuver that by a couple of Franklin players, can't quite keep it that way. So, but then again, Walpole doesn't take too long before they recover possession here. As Franklin tries to they're just doing whatever they can to get it out of their defensive end. Walpole now with the ball. Franklin trying to stop it. Franklin gets it into an opening. Walpole taking it right back. Franklin with the ball here, but Walpole right on their tail. That one's going to roll out of bounds, so it's going to stay Walpole ball. Franklin tries to intercept that inbound play. Can't quite get to it. Walpole doing what they can to stay on top of this. That ball is going to be sent out of bounds. Ten minutes left to go in the first quarter. That ball is going to be sent out of bounds, so it will be. I did not see who sent that ball out of bounds, but it looks like it's going to be Franklin ball. So they will have it at roughly their own 18-yard line as they try sending that ball upfield. Walpole tries to knock it down, and they're more or less able to. Walpole with the ball on their side of the field, but they are very quickly able to move it onto Franklin's side of the field as they try bringing that ball into. They try centering the ball. Franklin steals it away. And Franklin with their first offensive run for the first time in this matchup, but Walpole able to send it right back. So Franklin inbounds it. They cannot keep that ball in bounds, and so it's going to be Walpole ball. Walpole inbounds it. Franklin trying to send it backward. Again, just a lot of heavy traffic here, but it's going to be Franklin ball as they continue to try to move it upfield. Walpole intercepts it. They try. Both teams playing for it right now, and Franklin trying to do what they can to keep that ball in bounds, and they are able to. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Walpole, so Franklin ball. It is sunny here in Burlington, but it is also a little bit chilly. For better or worse, the sun is not hitting where we are here next to the press box, but it is very sunny out there on the field. Walpole tries centering the ball up here, and Franklin continuing to knock it away. That's going to be a corner for Walpole. So the very first corner of the match.
Games, a Massachusetts sports tradition since 1982, will return this summer. Join thousands of athletes of all ages and abilities competing in 30 different sports, from grassroots participants to future Olympians. There is something for everyone in Bay State.
So as Walpole gets ready for the first corner of the matchup, potential scoring opportunity here. Number 7 for Walpole will inbound it. You can hear the Franklin crowd getting a little bit rowdy here. Walpole inbounds it. And the ball is right in front of the net. Franklin able to knock it away and keep Walpole at bay from getting a shot on net. But Walpole able to steal that ball away fairly easily. Again, heavy traffic as Walpole tries to navigate the ball past the Franklin defense. Little stop right there. And this is going to be a Franklin ball. Six minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Scoreless game, although Walpole has been putting the pressure on the Panthers here. Walpole inbounds it from roughly the 33-yard line. Franklin with the steal as they try sending that ball upfield. Ball is going to be knocked out by Walpole, so Franklin inbounds it. That inbound play is going to be hit a little bit high, so that's going to be turned over to Walpole. A little bit of confusion as to what's going on here. Two of the refs are having a little chat with each other.
Accidents don't take a day off, and neither do we. Convenient MD is ready to provide fast and affordable urgent
So
care
Walpole will inbound it from Franklin's roughly 43-yard line.
Just walk in to convenient
Franklin able to steal it back and trying to keep it away from Walpole's defense. Possession is going to stay with the Panthers as they try to navigate through a trio of Walpole players. Walpole steals it away as they try to navigate this ball through some traffic. They get the ball moved over to the near side of the field. That ball just gets by the Franklin goalie. So a strong opportunity there for Walpole, and Franklin able to knock it away. Ball is at roughly the 40-yard line as Walpole tries to send that ball further upfield. That's going to hit a Franklin player right in the back of the knee, so Franklin with the ball. Walpole trying to send it back as they get past midfield. They are able to send it further downfield as they try to circle it down to the Franklin net. Franklin intercepts it. Both teams fighting to keep that ball in bounds and gain possession of it. Franklin with possession right now. Nice pass right there, but that ball is going to get a little too far ahead of them, so that's going to be Walpole ball on the near sideline. Franklin intercepts that inbound play. Walpole taking it right back. Walpole tries to navigate that to the Franklin net, and Franklin's just going to knock it away. Franklin clears it out. Walpole continuing to exert pressure here. Walpole bringing the ball towards the net. Franklin intercepts it. It is going, and a whistle is going to leave it Franklin ball. Franklin sends it upfield. Walpole takes it right back. Walpole sends it to the opposite side of the field again, but that pass is going to go out of bounds. A little too fast for the player to be able to chase it down, so that's going to be a Franklin ball. And now Walpole with the ball, as they try to send that ball across field. So minor stoppage in play here as Franklin sends it back to the opposite side of the field. Ball will be at the 30-yard line. Franklin looking for an open player as they get the play going. Ground ball hit to a Walpole player. Walpole sending it further upfield. Franklin again knocking it away. And that ball is going to be stopped right in front of the net. Both teams fighting for it. Walpole with possession as they try to navigate that to the Franklin net. And Walpole is going to get another corner. So again, Walpole just continuing to dominate with the offense here. They have kept the ball on Franklin's side of the field for most of this, for nearly all of this first quarter. As we have 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go in said quarter. And Walpole ready to inbound it. Ball is inbounded. Walpole trying to set up some angles here. Franklin knocks it away. Both teams fighting really hard. Franklin just trying to clear it out of their defensive zone, and they're able to. So Walpole to inbound it at roughly the 5-yard line on the opposite side of the field as they try to again get the ball to center field. That is going to be Franklin ball. So Franklin brings the ball up to the 15-yard line as they again try to get that ball moved upfield, and Walpole intercepts it. Both teams fighting for it, and Walpole scores another corner. So the third quarter of the third corner of the quarter is going to go to Walpole. As time runs out on this first quarter, but Walpole is going to be allowed to. Walpole is going to be able to finish off this corner. So we'll see if Franklin can keep Walpole at bay here. Walpole inbounds it. They get it to roughly the 22-yard line as Walpole tries to maneuver it. Franklin keeping it at bay. And that's going to mark the end of the corner for Walpole. So Franklin continuing to keep Walpole at bay. But Walpole just putting all kinds of pressure on the field here, as they managed to keep that ball on the Franklin side of the field for nearly all of it. The one or two times that Franklin was able to get that ball maneuvered to midfield, Walpole able to take it right back.
Right here, University Orthopedics. Visit myuoi.com to learn more.
And in a few minutes, we're going to have Pete Royce joining us to take care of the rest of the call here.
A reminder that the Maryland First Concession stand is open. Serving coffee, hot chocolate, donuts, croissants, muffins, popcorn, and candy. Please visit and support our local boosters. Thank you.
Hi everyone, and sorry for the delay. Had some trouble getting here. This is Pete Royce, Chris Flynn. I assume Chris called the first quarter. And we have a scoreless game here. This is the state finals from Burlington as I settle in here at Burlington High School. Franklin against Walpole, two ancient rivals. For Franklin, this is their first visit to the championship game. They've never been here. Walpole, they've been here. Number 1 seed Walpole, the Porkers. The number 2 seed, the Franklin High Panthers, who are about ready to start the second quarter. Again, apologize for the late arrival. Had some issues here this morning, but we're settled away. 41 degrees, windy here at the high school up in Burlington. It'll be Franklin on the right side of your screen and Walpole on the left as we start the second quarter. We're scoreless, 0-0. Walpole with it. The Porkers starting the back line. Good crowd on hand here in Burlington. Parking a bit of an issue. Franklin with the steal at midfield, looping it back to Franklin. And it's stolen. A drive here coming. And a whistle will stop play. A free hit coming here for Porkers. It's going to go wide. And it's going to be taken out. And Franklin will have it as we are very early on here in the second period. Clear skies, but very windy and cold. Panthers trying to get something going here in the second quarter. Franklin with it now. They're going to charge upfield. On the right wing, they got some angles, but now it's blocked as taking it in was Elamar Zulo, and a whistle stops play, and it'll be Franklin with the free hit on the right side. The Panthers driving in deep, looking for the first big score here. The only score is a penalty corner called against Walpole, and Franklin will have a first chance at this one in the second period, first scoring chance of the second quarter. We are tied at 0. So Walpole digs in with their goalkeeper, and the Panthers outside of the arc. Score has to come from inside the circle. Insert here on the left wing. Out top it comes. Trying to struggle with it, that is Brady, Penelope Brady, and it's stolen away by the Porkers. Walpole on the drive. Walpole gets it up to midfield, and Franklin is there to turn it back. Struggle for the ball. It's chipped forward. It's now back to Walpole. Walpole going from right to left. Franklin the other way. And Franklin with the steal at midfield. It dribbles off the stick of a Panther. She still controls it. Nice move here by Jossie Camp. She's fouled and she'll start off. Camp drills it into the corner. Blocked over there on the left wing. It's looped up, and Walpole with some space at midfield. Open field on the left. They take it upfield. Porkers, nice footwork there by Caroline Handwork, and she drops it back out to Kate Schneider, and the Panthers win the ball back in their own zone. 11:50 to go here in the second quarter. The championship game. Franklin has never been here before. Free hit for the Panthers deep in their own side, and it's blocked. Poked for it there. The Panthers recover it. With it for Franklin is Tori Cahill. Cahill loses it to a Walpole player. Out near midfield comes Grace Hagan. Hagan will loop it to the right as blocked and picked off by the Panthers. Now they lose it, and Walpole takes it back. Penetrating against the Franklin defense. Franklin blocks it in front. It's loose. Poked away. It goes on the sideline, and I believe it'll stay with Walpole. With 11:14 to go. It's hard to see the scoreboard. It's in brilliant sunshine. Winds blowing from left to right at the backs of the Franklin High Panthers as they have it. A violation against Franklin. Walpole will still have it. They drive it in. It's inside the arc. Still battling for it there, right in front. Opportunity here for Walpole. The shot there, the save by Barry. What a save. Another rebound shot is wide, and Franklin will clear it and have the ball. A volley of opportunities, a volley of attempts at the scoring circle for Walpole, and Franklin turned it back. A beautiful save by Devin Barry. Franklin will get it out. Now it goes offside, and it'll be a throw-in coming for Walpole. The Porkers drill it in. Franklin has it down deep. Control there, and it's going to be a violation. It rolls up on an ankle of a Walpole player, and Franklin will have it on their own end. 10:05 to go in the second quarter. Looped out by Franklin. It's going to go out of bounds, and Walpole will have it inside the 50. In fact, they're going to get it all the way up inside the 30 to the 25. Now they're going to move it inside the 25 to the 15. The Porkers have it on the right wing. A little backhander, it's blocked. Franklin sends it away. They can't clear it. Walpole right there. The battle for it, it's loose, and Walpole takes it down. Franklin digs in for it. It's locked up in a violation against Franklin. Play on for Walpole inside the circle, and a violation on Walpole. And Franklin, again, facing some very stiff pressure here. 0-0 your score. The Panthers facing a vaunting defense by Walpole. Franklin can't clear it. Violation against Walpole. Franklin will have it a bit further up in front of their bench, coached by Michelle Hess. What a job she's done. Walpole coached by Jen Quinn. Franklin now has it in the offensive zone. He sends it up, connects there. Cahill, she can't control it. Franklin steals it back though. Trouble controlling it now. Walpole at the midfield stripe and beyond. They send it in. All white shirts back there for the ball. And now a whistle here and a violation, a trip called against Walpole. Here comes Franklin quickly. They get it up. It's out of bounds off Walpole, and Franklin will advance it. Right down in front of us is Lily Aparo. Little Lily, the freshman, played so well down the stretch for Franklin. This is Jossie Camp on the right wing, and she battles for it and is controlled by Walpole. Franklin has the free ball. Camp, it's stolen now, a violation here against Walpole as Camp went down hard. No score, 8:01 left in the second quarter. Franklin tries to steal it, they do. They're driving with it. They get it upfield. That was Katie Tassini. It's blocked, and it's going to be a violation. It rolled up off a leg of a Panther. Walpole has it at midfield. Franklin comes in there and makes the steal. Nice play there by Cadence Canavan. It's out of bounds, and Walpole will have it back. A defensive battle here. 0-0. The Porkers across the 50. They drill it down. It's onside. They're racing for it, and they get to it. Deep in the offensive zone along the end line. It's chipped forward, and Franklin will let it roll out of bounds, and a good play out to the 16 for Franklin coming back. 0-0 your score. A long strike there. That's way out of bounds. It'll go back to Walpole. Porkers will have it in the offensive zone. They're going to move it upfield before they swing it in. And here they go at the 15. Backpedaling it. The shot there inside the circle. The shot there. The save by Devin Barry. What an outstanding save by Barry. The rebound saved by Barry again. Again, pressure here. The violation against Walpole. The Franklin fans whooping it up here below us. Outstanding goalkeeping by Devin Barry of the Franklin Panthers. Taken back now by Walpole. The battle for it. It's won by Franklin. Aparo with it. Out to midfield. Walpole takes it back. This is Riley Halloran. Halloran double teamed, and it's stolen. Picked off in there beautifully by Amelia Manning. Manning with it. She's fouled on the play, and the Panthers will have it. 6:13 to go in the second quarter. 0-0. A looper by Franklin. It's picked off in the air by Walpole. Taking it there. It's going to be picked up by, no, Aparo cannot get to it. It's Kendall Cusack. Foul on Aparo. Cusack will have it in play. A free hit coming for Walpole. A looper beyond midfield. It stays in bounds. Yes, it does. Picked up in there by Riley Halloran. Her ball is deflected. Battle for it there. Franklin wins the ball. It is going to be a nice play by Jossie Camp. The Panthers will take over. Trying to get it out to midfield. Tori Cahill across the 50. It's out of bounds, and Walpole will have it just on their side of the 50. We're 0-0 in this one. Coming up with it for Walpole is Grace Hagan. Hagan over to Cusack. It's stolen by the Panthers. Coming through with some space. It rolls up and it's away, and it's going to be cleared and swept out of there by Walpole. They take it deep at their own end. It's whistled out of bounds. Franklin will have it back. The pass in front. It's off the stick of a Panther and controlled by Walpole again. They sent it out near midfield, across the 45, across the 50, into Franklin territory, deep down the sideline. Panthers racing for it there. They get it before it goes out of bounds. And the pass is blocked and taken back by Walpole. Air dribble by the Porker. Now it's going to be blocked and a foul on Franklin. 4:32 left in the first half. 0-0 is your score. This may be the type of game where one goal wins it. There'll be no tie here tonight. This is the championship game for the Division I State Field Hockey Championship. Walpole from the circle. It's drilled deep. The rebound in front. It's controlled by Walpole. Now Franklin tries to clear it. They cannot get it all the way out. Now it comes out beyond the 20. Walpole still digs in front inside the scoring circle. It's loose. The battle for it, and Barry is going to cover it up. It is behind her. It's still behind her, and the ball is loose, and Franklin withstands the pressure and gets the ball back. Devin Barry outstanding in goal for Franklin. The Panthers take it up. It's blocked and taken back by Walpole at midfield. With it for the Porkers is Kendall Cusack, one of their captains. Whistle of violation on Franklin. A free hit coming from the 25 by Walpole. This is Cusack. Kendall loops it. It's going to be saved by Walpole. And now it's going to be whistled. A foul called against Franklin. Walpole will have it deep in the Franklin zone. They're coming inside, right across the crease it goes, and it's going to go past the end line, and Franklin will have it out at the 16. 0-0, 3:07 to go in the first half from Burlington, Mass. The Panthers facing that pressure. They work it up. For the Franklin team is Penelope Brady. Brady gets it back on a pass, but it's picked off in there by Cusack of Walpole. The Porkers take it down deep. Inside the scoring circle, the Franklin blocker is there, swept away by Ava Lucenta of Franklin, I do believe, to Cadence Canavan. Canavan whistles it up. On the left side, it's kept in bounds. The Franklin Panthers with a charge up the left wing. They send it forward right along the sideline. It's going to stay in bounds. It's going to be now go to the end line and out. Ball will come back to Walpole. 2:18 to go in the first half, 0-0. But Devin Barry's been the story of this game with outstanding saves. A vicious hit there. The ball just is blocked, though, and Franklin will have it at midfield. Coming around the screen here, looping it in front for Canavan. It's too far. She sends it out deep. Franklin gets the ball back. Violation on the Panthers, and it'll be Walpole ball with 1:52 left in the first half. 0-0 from Burlington High. Neutral field here for this final championship game. Last game of the season for both teams. Who'll come out on top? A long drive. That's going to be kicked out by their goalkeeper there. And Franklin will take it. The goalkeeper made a mistake. If she let it go, they would have had the free kick at the 16. A violation against Walpole. That was a big error by their goalkeeper. She chose to send it to the side, and Franklin was there to pick it off. The Panthers in the offensive zone. Triple team is the coverage on the Panther. And Walpole wins it back with some space on the right sideline. Franklin comes back and gets it at midfield, boxing out of the Panthers. They can't get it through. Walpole sends it out of bounds, and Franklin will have it with 59 seconds to go in the half. Looped up by Franklin, out of bounds. It'll be going back to Walpole. In the final minute of play here in the second quarter. So glad you're with us, fans, here as we have this one from Burlington. The Porkers with it. Kendall Cusack. It's blocked. She still regains control. Now the foul on Cusack. Franklin will have it with 33 seconds to go in the half. It's stolen. Franklin re-steals it. Pass on the right wing. It's picked up in there by Tori Cahill. Cahill loops it in front for Brady. Penelope Brady can't handle it, and Walpole will have it. Cusack is stolen, but a violation against Franklin. Time winding down here, 13 seconds to go. Best I can see that clock illuminated by the sun. Porkers deep in their own end. They send it out of bounds. Franklin will have one last chance, maybe. Time running out, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's the end of the first half. It ends just the way the first period did, with no score in the half. No score in the half. Well played. Oh. So I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong scoreboard. Oh, that's the time of the halftime. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to break away. We're going to pause here from our coverage. It's a 5-minute half. We'll be back in 4.5 minutes for the exciting second half. You're listening to Franklin High Championship Field Hockey on Franklin TV, streaming on YouTube. Welcome back to the Burlington High School for this championship game. We're about ready to start the second half. 0-0 after 2 quarters of play. Now Franklin will be going from right to left. The Walpole Porkers started off here in the second half. 41 degrees and windy and sunny here in Burlington. The Porkers will drive it up on the right side. That's going to stay in bounds. Franklin deals with it there, but they can't control it. Walpole with pressure. Now Franklin, now Walpole again. It's drilled in. Walpole charging inside that scoring circle and sent out of bounds by Franklin. Walpole will have it. 0-0. Just the start of the third period. It's going to go all the way in. That's going to be through the net, but it doesn't count because it initiated outside the scoring circle. So wisely, Devin Barry just let it roll inside the crease, inside the goal, but it doesn't count. She is such a smart player. It's going to be drilled out, though, to Walpole. They'll have it. Now they're going to give it to Franklin at the 16-yard line, coming back. The story of the first half was the goalkeeping by Devin Barry. Here's a looper by Franklin, and it's going to be picked off on one hop by Walpole. They send it in. They got some numbers here inside towards the scoring circle. The backhander is blocked, and now a foul. Play on. Walpole just outside the arc. They need to get in there for the score to count. Now they drive it along the side, and the centering pass is blocked, and a penalty corner called against the Panthers. A penalty corner called against the Panthers. We saw one in the second quarter the other way. This one is against Franklin. They'll dig in with Devin Barry. Clock continues to run here in the third quarter. 4 15-minute periods. It's going to be inserted here by Ella Dacey, the junior. Franklin digs in next to Barry in the goal crease. Dacey resets the ball, ready to insert it. And she swings it in. Panthers climbing back, a long shot there, the save by Barry. Rebound is still alive, and Franklin wins the ball back. It goes out of bounds, and the Panthers survive the penalty corner against Walpole. Franklin loops one, but it's going to be stopped by Walpole inside the 50. They have it in their offensive zone, the far side of the field. It's looped forward along the ground, battle for it, come through, and a foul called against Walpole. Franklin doesn't hesitate. They take it down. Walpole digs it in and steals it at midfield. Chipped in. Franklin with the rush for it. They get to it. Addie Weiss, what a great player she is. Weiss into the offensive zone. It's sent out of bounds, and Franklin will retain possession. Down below us, with it for the Panthers on the insert is Kylie Silvestri, and she drops it back to Clara Blogensteiner. Blogensteiner fans on the shot. Her stick hit the turf and bounced off. The Porkers steal it. Drill back. Jossie Camp with the steal in the open field, and it's going to be sent out off of Camp's leg, out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in coming, rather a free hit coming for Walpole. And with it is Emily Hagan, the senior. She drills it in. It's blocked. It comes through inside the circle. It's kicked out. And now a violation off the ankle of a Walpole player, according to one of the officials. 2 officials working this game here today. The Panthers have it deep in their own zone. It comes off a stick. It's off the chest of a Porker, and now it's going to go back to Franklin. And it's going to be Blogensteiner. She unloads. It's blocked by Walpole again. Blocked by Blogensteiner. She tries to get it to Weiss. She cannot find her. It's stolen. Charging through here. The centering pass right in front, and it's cleared out by a Panther. Cleared out by Ava Lucenta, and another penalty corner called against Franklin. 2 in a row here in the second half. 2 penalty corners against Franklin. So Walpole will set up. Inserting it again for the Porkers is Ella Dacey, the junior. 10:28 to go here in the first half. 0-0 in the championship game, Division I State High School Championship from the MIAA. Pete Royce with you, Chris Flint producing. Here's the insert. It comes right outside. It skips over a stick. Now back on the left wing. Loops back to the right. Great passing by Walpole. They drill it down deep. Inside first, the loop, the shot, the rebound is a save by Devin Barry on the shot that was high in the air. And Barry sent it aside, and it went out of bounds off Walpole. Franklin will have it. Under 10 to go in the third quarter. Franklin sets up against the stiff defense. It's looped out, but it's picked off in there by Walpole. It's hard to get something by them. Franklin digs it out. It's going to be controlled by Walpole in the offensive zone. They send a player away on the right wing. She has trouble controlling it. Now she does. She's trying to center it up. She does. It's kicked out of bounds, and it's going to be, let's see what they're going to see. It looks like it's going to be Franklin with the ball. No, a penalty corner called against the Panthers. They're third here in this half. 3 penalty corners against Franklin. 9:10 to go in the third. 0-0 your score. Again, Ella Dacey going for the hat trick here. 3 straight attempts by Dacey and her team. Franklin adjusting their face masks, their goggles in the net. Here comes Dacey. She inserts it. Left side. Back to Dacey along the baseline. Dacey shoots. Rebound in front. Blocked. Rebound is kicked out, and Franklin survives another penalty corner. A lot of Franklin fans in the stands here today. But again, Franklin has trouble clearing it out of their own zone. Right now they get it near midfield. Penelope Brady gets a pass for Weiss. Weiss kicks it forward, and that's going to roll inbounds, but the violation on the kick by Weiss. Controlled here by Emily Hagan, the senior. She drills it all the way through. It's connected to Emily Dunn. Dunn holds it, spins, 360. Her shot is blocked. Franklin can't control it. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Walpole ball with 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Hagan drills it through, and that's going to be in the goal, but it doesn't count because it was started from outside the scoring arc. And once again, great play by Barry by just letting it roll in. Very nonchalant about it. Now it's drilled out and it's blocked. Franklin can't control it off the Panther. It's going to be Walpole ball. 0-0, inserted by Emily Hagan. Hagan loops it out for Nadia McKenzie. Out in front, the Porkers driving through inside the scoring circle. That's wide, and Franklin will have it back the other way at the 16. 7:18 to go in the third quarter. In the sunshine, in the cold of Burlington. Franklin, a long hit. That's going to be sent out of bounds. It's going to be a illegal hit by the Panthers. This will be way back in the Franklin defensive zone. Ball will be brought back, and here they come, the Porkers. Drilling it on the right side to the top of the circle. It's drilled in. Franklin blocks it. They try to clear it to Weiss. It's chipped away. Franklin can't control it. Back to the Porkers inside the scoring arc. Here's the backhander. It's blocked. And a foul called against Walpole, and the Panthers will have it again. Most of the action in the Franklin zone. 6:34 to go in the third. 0-0 your score. Franklin and Walpole for the state championship. Franklin will have it in front of their bench along the right sideline. Along the ground it comes just beyond midfield, but the Porkers are there to take it. And they'll send it back deep into their own zone. Now a hit up the middle. It skips over Cadence Canavan's stick, and it's going to roll out of bounds, and Franklin will have it back. 0-0. Who's going to get maybe the only goal of the game? A looper by Franklin. It's hit off a stick, and that's going to be a violation here against Franklin. Violation called against Amelia Manning. Back with it is Emily Hagan for Walpole. She's fouled on the play. Free hit coming for Hagan inside the 30. Hagan dribbling it through. Spins through, gets it inside the scoring circle, and it's going to roll to the end line and out of bounds, and Franklin again will have the ball. 5 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the third quarter. Franklin 0, Walpole 0. Walpole the number 1 seed, Franklin the number 2 seed in the tournament. Franklin from their own end. try to get to midfield. They cannot cross midfield. It's stolen by the Porkers. On the right side for Hagen. She comes up with it on a nice stretch for Emily Hagen. She's going to center it up right inside the scoring circle here in a violation off an ankle of a Walpole player. Franklin will have it at their own 16. They can't clear it. Once again, Hagen. She's going to come in. Her shot is going to penetrate. A foul called against Franklin. Free hit coming here for Walpole. They work it out deep inside the scoring circle. Franklin clears it for Weiss. Addie Weiss on the left wing. Controlling it, it goes out of bounds. Off of Walpole is the call, and Weiss wins the ball for Franklin. Time check, 4.5 minutes to go in the third. Cadence Canavan loops one through, but it's picked off in there at the 30 by Walpole. Back for Canavan. She can't control it. Back to Walpole for Emily Hagen. Inside Franklin territory now, on the rush, right side. Ball is blocked. Still struggling for it. Canavan can't get to it. It's going to go to Walpole near the scoring circle. They're in the circle now. A bump there by Franklin in the foul. That's a foul inside the arc. So it's a penalty corner again for Walpole, their fourth of the half. Franklin had one in the second quarter. 3:49 to go in the third. 0-0 your score. The fourth penalty corner of this period. Franklin has had none offensively in this quarter. This time from the other side will be Ella Dacey. They're going to try it from this side. Dacey ready for the insert. She draws it in. Inside, a pass to the left side. Franklin coming back. Ball is through and the score! The score by Walpole on the penalty corner. The fourth one pays off for the Porkers, and they lead it 1-0. I believe that was Emily Hagen. Hagen gets it on inside on the penalty corner. Emily Hagen with the score. 1-0. The score comes at 3:18. A big goal there for Emily Hagen at 3:18. Franklin now will have to play from behind if they want to get this championship today. Stolen at midfield by the Panthers. Nice spin move here by Franklin. Drilled in over the stick of a Panther. She controls it though, deep in the offensive zone. This is Lily Aparo. Aparo for Canavan. Cadence drills it down deep, intended there from Manning. It's blocked and controlled by Walpole. Franklin steals it. Aparo now back to Walpole. It's blocked by Canavan. Cadence, she loses it. Now tries to hustle for it. It's going to be tipped around in a violation against Walpole. Quickly is Cade Tassini. Tassini, and she draws a foul, commits a foul on the ball. I believe that was Tassini. No, Jossie Camp called for no, it was Cade Tassini. In any event, Walpole has it. They loop it to center midfield. It's a violation against Walpole. Franklin will have it. They're down 1-0 with 2:12 to go in the third. Jossie Camp on the right wing for Addie Weiss. Weiss holding it. Franklin with no real scoring opportunities today. They had maybe one in the second quarter. The Porkers steal it. Walpole digs in on defense. They win the ball back deep in their own end. Franklin with the steal. Spin move, the beauty by Franklin. They're going to charge inside, not in the scoring circle yet. It's Tassini. Ball is bobbled there inside, and the Porkers try to steal it. They cannot. Tassini with the backhander. Franklin in control near the scoring arc. It's blocked. A foul against Penelope Brady. And Brady will have it for the Panthers. She drills it in for Manning. Amelia, the centering ball is blocked, and it's a foul called against Franklin, and the ball will go back to Walpole with 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. 1-0 Walpole. Drilled on the left wing. Blocked. Off of Franklin. Walpole will have it. We're in the final minute of the third period. Come to you today from Burlington High School. Neutral site. It's off of Franklin. Walpole will have it. We're under a minute to go here in this quarter. The lone goal came at 3:18 of this period. We were scoreless till then. Franklin diving for the ball. It's a violation against Walpole, and the Panthers will have it. Franklin will have it in the final 30 seconds of the quarter. It's stolen by Walpole. They're going to drill one way up the left sideline. The race is on for it. It's going to be controlled by the Porkers. One-on-one inside is kicked out by Devin Barry. Rebound to the Porkers. Inside the circle, the contact and the foul on Walpole, and Franklin will have it. What a great save. One-on-one was Devin Barry, and she wins it. The final few seconds here. 1 second to go. There's the horn ending the third quarter of play. Well played, period number 3, but Walpole gets the goal at 3:18 in the third by Emily Hagan on the 4th of 4 penalty corners against Franklin. And so we have 15 minutes left in regulation. If there's the tie, we'll play overtime. Franklin needs to get at least one goal to stay alive in this championship game. Franklin and Walpole, two foes that have met many times in different sports. Franklin on the season 17-2-3. Their playoff victories came in this manner: 4-0 shutout against Woburn, 2-0 against Waltham, 2-1 victory against Hopkinton, and 2-0 shutout against Wellesley. For Walpole, they're 19-1-1, the only loss to powerhouse Uxbridge, who may be the best team in the state, and they play in a much lower division. The Franklin losses were to Lincoln Sudbury and also to Uxbridge. Both teams here on this championship night and day in Division 1 have lost to a very small school, Uxbridge, but Uxbridge considered maybe the best field hockey team with a great tradition of championships in Uxbridge. Franklin, their three ties, 2 to Canton and 1 to Concord Carlisle. So we have 15 minutes left. That's it. In regulation, we'll see if there's an OT. Franklin, I guess, would be opting for that to stay alive in this championship game. We're ready to go here. Sun-drenched crowd at Burlington High School. Windy and cold, but the Panthers still alive, only down 1. We knew goals would be hard to come by. These are two strong defensive teams here in this championship game of Division 1 before a packed house here in Burlington. The Porkers first out of the huddle with Coach Jen Quinn. Michelle Hess still talking to her players.
Visit myuoi.com to learn more.
And now Franklin breaks the huddle. Franklin breaks the huddle. 15 minutes left. Franklin will be going from right to left across your screens, and Walpole with the lead going from left to right. They have the wind here, if that matters, in the fourth and final period. Devin Barry outstanding in goal for Franklin, but one has gotten by on 4 penalty corners. Ready to start the final period. In goal for Walpole is Nora Cummings. Franklin can't control it. It's whistled, and now it's off a leg of Walpole. Franklin has it. Cadence Canavan on the left wing for Addie Weiss. Can she get to it? Yes. Weiss gets it, stops, blocks her defender out. It rolls up on a stick. Now it's controlled by Walpole. They have some space coming out near midfield. Now across the 50, deep into Franklin territory. The ball is going to stay in bounds and covered there by Franklin. With it was Ava Lucenta, the sweeper for Franklin. Now the violation, as kicking it in, was Kate Schneider, one of their captains. She's fouled, and it'll be Emily Hagan, who has the only goal with the ball now. 45 seconds into the final period. Hagan drills it in front, right in soaring the arc. It's in front, heavy traffic. Barry goes down. Is a scrum for the ball, and it squirts loose. And now a violation, a foul called against Walpole. Heavy traffic in front of the net for Devin Barry. Franklin wins it now. They'll have the clean hit along the right sideline. Can't get it beyond midfield, and Walpole takes it back. What a defense by Walpole. Franklin now turns it back. Tassini, she drills it up. It's blocked by Walpole. They're so good in blocking those outlet passes for Franklin. Drilled back. Covered by Cadence Canavan. Nice 360 move by Canavan. She gets it up to Weiss, out of bounds. It's going to be a violation against Walpole. Franklin will have it. 13:21 left. 1-0 Walpole. Cadence Canavan drills it off a leg of Ella Marzullo. That hurt, but off her right elbow. Marzullo trying to shake it off. Marzullo, the Merrimack College-bound senior for Franklin. Coming through is Canavan. She loses it. It's blocked off of Marzullo again. 2 consecutive hits. Marzullo is hurting. She took 2 hits, one off her left elbow. I'm not sure where the right one was. She was rubbing that right side. She took 2 hits. A long looper by Walpole. It's blocked by Jossie Camp, and a violation against Walpole. The Panthers will have it. 12:39 left in the game. That's it. Jossie Camp right at the midfield circle. Tries to get it through, cannot. Tassini tries to hustle for it. It's Walpole with the control at midfield, and now inside the Franklin territory. The looper there, it's out in front. It's covered up by Clara Blogensteiner. Blogensteiner holding it back deep. Clara gets it out, but it's picked off by Walpole. Franklin digs it back out. Controlling it for Franklin. Air dribble by Tassini. It's blocked and taken back by Hagen of Walpole. In front, Franklin with a nice pick. Franklin with the steal. Weiss, Addy to midfield. Franklin right there. Penelope Brady gets to the ball for Franklin and will slow it down. Her pass out to Weiss. She drills it on the right side. It's going to be inbounds on a great hustle by Franklin. This is Brady, Penelope Brady, holding it. Tries to get it in, cannot. A foul called against Franklin, and Walpole will have it with 11:31 to go in the game. A long drive upfield beyond midfield, and Franklin takes it near the 50. Blocked there. Camp hustling for it, battling for it. Coming out of the pack with it is Kristen Barry for Walpole. The Porkers on the attack. Franklin stops them, stymies them. And the Panthers digging for the ball. They can't. It's stolen, picked up by Emily Hagen inside the 40. Hagen, the lone goal scorer in this game, drills it through. 360 move, the backhander all the way through in front. What a pass. And now the violation off the leg of a Walpole player. And the ball will be turned back to Franklin with under 11 minutes to go in this championship game. The drive upfield, it's blocked, and Walpole takes it right at the 50. With it for the Porkers is Ella Dacey. She's been inserting the ball on the penalty corners, blocked by Franklin. Still controlled now by Walpole. They're inside the arc, charging through, trying to get a pass off. They can't. It's cleared out of there by Ava Lucenta of Franklin. She keeps it in bounds. Now it's going to go out of bounds, and Walpole will have it. And now it's sent out past the end line. Franklin will take it back at the 16-yard line. 10-12 to go in the game. Walpole 1, Franklin no score. Franklin right at the 16. They'll start it from inside their own territory there. Walpole again with that stingy defense takes it back. A violation off Walpole. Franklin will have it quickly picked off by Walpole near their own the Franklin 45. They send it back the wrong way. It's going to roll all the way back to the Walpole 18-yard line. The Franklin Panthers charging, trying to make the play. It's chipped forward there by Canavan. She steals it. Cadence loops in front. It's blocked and taken back by Walpole to Hagen. She's double-teamed. Canavan right there to force it out of bounds off Canavan. What hustle by Cadence Canavan. We're under 10 to go in the game. Blocked by Aparo. Her centering ball is blocked. Chipped away, trying to hustle for it there for Franklin. Trying to get to it for the Panthers is Lila Reardon. Reardon battling. Reardon tries to get to it. It gets past Reardon, but Franklin is there to back her up. Inside on the 30. The Panthers, Cadence Canavan for Ticini. It's off Ticini's leg, and it's going to be a violation, and Walpole will have it back. Franklin steals it momentarily. Back to Hagen for Walpole. Sorry, this is not Hagen. That looked like it was Karakalides. Back for Franklin on the steal. The centering pass is blocked and cleared out by Walpole. Blocked off of a Panther. That was blocked by Franklin's Lila Reardon off of her leg, and Walpole will have the insert here deep in their own end with under 8.5 minutes left. The looper by Walpole out near the midfield stripe. They get it beyond the 50 to Franklin territory. Franklin right there for the steal. Great steal there by Blogensteiner, but a violation on Clara. And the free hit coming for Walpole inside the 45-yard line. Coming up on 8 minutes left in the game. Hagen on the right side. She's great with the stick. She passes it up, but Franklin with the steal. So trying to get it to Aparo. They can't. It's stolen. The centering pass coming in is Walpole inside the arc. Ray in deep. The backhander, the block by Barry. The ball is loose, and Franklin gets to it. They keep it outside the scoring circle. Back into the scoring circle. Swept away by Franklin's Cadence Canavan for Hagen. Hagen for Walpole. The pressure being put on by Walpole. The backhander by Hagen in front, just outside the circle, off the wrist of a Walpole player, and Franklin will have it back with 7:27 left. That's it in the championship game. Lest we go to OT, it's blocked by Walpole in a violation on the Porkers. Franklin will have it quickly. Trying to get something going. Not many scoring opportunities for Franklin today. Out to midfield. It's picked off in there by Walpole. Stolen by Camp. Jossie drives it up, looking for Manning. Amelia gets the ball inside. Still dribbling it through and taken back by Walpole. The drive is thwarted by Franklin. Down deep on the far side is Kate Schneider. She wins the ball for the Porkers. She's going to try to loop one. It's off of her stick awkwardly, and Franklin tries to control it. They do. They get the steal inside the 40. Franklin, again, a violation against Walpole. The Panthers will have it with under 6:30 left. Exactly 6:30 left in this game. Shot there, it comes through for Aparo. Lily inside the scoring circle. She's going to try to protect it. It gets through. It's going to penalty corner called. A penalty corner called, the first one of the half against Walpole. Franklin will have a chance to tie the game. 6:09 to go. Clock moving in this one. The goalkeeper is Nora Cummings, the senior. Franklin digging in, a big chance for the Panthers. We see Canavan outside. We're ready to go. Here's the whistle. Franklin inserts it to Canavan. Canavan, the pass in front. It goes to Ticini, her shot through, and it just missed. It just missed. Just missed by about a foot on the right side of the net. Just missed the cage by about a foot, and it's going to be a 16-yard hit coming back for Walpole. What a chance for Franklin. 5:20 left in the game. What a chance. They worked it beautifully. Canavan worked it in front, and they had a beautiful shot. Here's Walpole now. We're at 5:06 to go. Stolen by Canavan, restolen. A violation against Walpole. The Panthers will have it again. The last 5 minutes. This is Kate Ticini. Ticini loops it up. It's blocked by a foul on Franklin. There'll be a free hit coming the other way, and they send it on the right side. That's going to go out of bounds. Franklin will have it back. Time is a factor now. 4:44 to go here in the final period. Clara Blogensteiner fans on the shot. She still carries it forward. It hops a stick of Walpole. The Panthers will have it in the offensive zone. Aparo for Canavan. Cadence on the left wing. Now for Amelia Manning. Manning is double teamed. Manning still comes out with it. A violation against the Porkers. Here's the Panthers. It's Canavan. Fans on the shot. Walpole takes it back with some space. Driving it upfield, and a violation against Franklin. They couldn't make this clean steal. 4:05 to go in this one. Walpole 1, Franklin no score. and a whistle and a timeout called, I believe. Timeout called on the field with 3:56 to go in the game. 3:56 left. The only score in the game came at 3:18 of the third period by Emily Hagan. We were tied at after 1, 0-0, tied at halftime, 0-0, all the way down to the 3:18 mark. Hagan got the goal on the fourth of 4 third quarter penalty corners taken for Walpole against Franklin. Franklin just had a beautiful chance on the penalty corner, but they came up just about a foot wide of the potential tying goal. So we play on here, timeout called, as what will Coach Michelle Hess do here in this championship game with only 3 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the contest. The Panthers are down by 1 against a team, Walpole, who's been here before. This is Franklin's first trip ever to the championship game. They have 3:56 left to see what they can do to come home with a victory. First things first, they need to tie the game. See if Coach employs any different strategy here. It's tough because Walpole is so strong defensively. Franklin, with that penalty corner, one of their rare scoring opportunities in this game. Their goalkeeper, Nora Cummings, has really not been tested. She wasn't tested there because she didn't get to the ball. It just rolled past her on that PC. Franklin out on the field first. Now the Porkers come out with their coach along the sideline, Jen Quinn. Michelle Hess looking on with her coaching staff. They're going to reset the clock to 4:03. So the timeout was granted, but too late, so they reset it to 4:03, not 3:56. Here's Emily Hagan with it for Walpole. It's blocked by Franklin, taken back by Walpole. Hagan on the insert. She drills it down in front. Franklin tries to cover it. They cannot. Now it's blocked, and Franklin has it. Too far for Cadence Canavan. It's backed up to Walpole. They're going to drive it right up the right sideline. It hops the stick, but it's controlled there by Kate Schneider. And a foul called against Walpole with 3:36 left. That's it here in the game. Franklin trying to get it going. They cannot. Walpole steals it at midfield. Violation against Franklin off the leg of, I believe, Aparo. Ball is loose. Franklin covers it deep in their own end. And a violation against Walpole. The Panthers charging through. This is Tori Cahill. She'll leave it back for a free hit for the Panthers. And they take it now. Camp. Jossie to midfield and beyond. Still controlling the ball. She has it inside Walpole territory. Now it's taken back the other way by Walpole to midfield and beyond. With it is Kate Schneider, their captain. Under 3 to go in the game. Schneider along the left sideline. It's blocked, and a violation against Franklin. Free hit coming for Walpole with 2:45 left in this game. 1-0 Walpole. They have the ball in the offensive zone, down deep. They loop it to the sideline. The centering pass is blocked. Franklin tries to send it up, but they send it out of bounds, and Walpole will have it with 2:30 to go in the game. It's drilled back. Walpole is eating some clock here. They take it back near the 45. It's blocked and restolen by Aparo, restolen by a Walpole player, Ella Dacey. And Walpole has it with 2:09 left. Down along the sideline. Ball is blocked. A violation against Franklin. Oh, the clock continues to tick. 2:01, 2 minutes, 1:59 left in this game. The Porkers with it deep in the offensive zone, right inside the scoring circle. Here, it's blocked in a violation against Walpole. Franklin will have 1:48 to do something. They're down by 1, a long swing. It's blocked and picked off by Walpole. Franklin digging for it. It's blocked. It's in the air. A violation against Franklin, and it's going to be Walpole with the ball with 1:34 to go. The ball is going to roll out of bounds. Could this be the last chance for Franklin? 1:28 to go. The clock is moving. 1-0 Walpole. The championship game down to the final 83 seconds. Blogensteiner will reset. She drills it up the sideline. It's out of bounds, and it'll be Walpole with the ball with 1:10 to go. This is Hagan. She has the lone goal of the game. It's blocked, and she has a free hit coming. 1:02 left. The ball inside the scoring circle. Trying to drill it through. Down deep. It's kicked out. The rebound and a penalty corner. It went in, but before that, a penalty corner was called. But this is going to eat a lot of precious time off the clock. Another penalty corner, the 5th of the half against Franklin. We're at 41 seconds, and the clock is moving. The clock is moving, and Walpole is in no particular hurry. Down to 32 seconds. Walpole just easing their way to the ball. This is tough because Franklin can't do anything to stop the clock. Ella Dacey now approaches the ball. 19 seconds to go. Dacey, this is taking a lot of time. Dacey centers it up in front here. The vicious hit is blocked by Franklin. It's only 8 seconds to go. Walpole with it. Walpole still has it. 3, 2, 1. It's all over. Walpole wins it 1-0. They are your 2025 MIAA Division I state champions. And for Franklin, a tough loss. They finished the season with only their 3rd loss of the campaign. They finished 17-3-3. And once again, this was the first year they ever made this game. But they will not walk away from Burlington High School with a state crown. They come up 1 goal shy as they lose to Walpole, who ends its outstanding season, 20 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Well, congratulations to the Franklin High players for an outstanding season, in particular their seniors who've done such great work. We've had a lot of them out there this season. We can't say enough about the talent and the dedication of this team, but it's going to be a little bit short here today. And on a 41-degree day on November 15th, 2025, the Franklin High season ends with the runner-up trophy in the championship game. I'd like to thank you fans for tuning in. I'd like to thank our producer, our director, our first quarter sports commentator, Chris Flynn. This is Pete Royce saying so long from Burlington High School. The final time this season as the curtain comes down on field hockey. It's Walpole 1, Franklin 0. Walpole is your state champion. So long, neighbors.